Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I'm Brickmaster Nate, and today I have an unboxing video of the LEGO Iron Man Hall of Armor. So this set retails for $60 and has 524 pieces. The box shows off all of the minifigures and the set. Okay, let's get into it. So inside there are 4 numbered bags, 2 instructions, and a small sticker sheet. Okay, let's get to the speed build. So first, let's take a look at first minifigure. This guy is Mark 50. There's a lot of really detailed printing on his torso that continues down into the legs. And I really love how there's printing on the hips and on the feet right here. He also has printing on the back. And the helmet looks really cool. I like how the eyes are blue and they also have little black outline. You can actually pull up this piece, and inside there's this first face that has his display, and the second one is just a regular face. Now let's take a look at the next minifigure. This one is the Mark 5 suit. I like the combination of the red and silver rather than the red and gold. There's also printing all over the front of the minifigure, and there's some on the back. And underneath there's just a clear head rather than the face included in this one. This guy is the Mark 41 armor. The color scheme is a lot different for this one. He's in black and has a lot of gold detail. There's a lot of really complicated lines and details on the printing, and I think the blue in the middle looks really good here. And he also has these gold hands, which look pretty nice. And he also comes with a clear head. The next one is Mark 1 suit. I really like how this whole figure is in silver. He comes with a clear head, and the helmet mold is different compared to the regular one. So as you can see, a lot of the main details are similar, except for the face, and you can't lift this one up. I like the details on the front of the torso. You can really tell that this was made from just a bunch of scraps, and it even says Stark Industries on the back right there. And there's a lot of like wires and cables on the back as well. These 2 minifigures are also included. These guys are called Outriders. They have a lot of gold details, and it's printed on a black torso. The colors kind of remind me of this guy. He has an attachment on the back that gives him 4 arms, which I thought was pretty cool. And I also like how the head has printing on the front and on the back. Now let's take a look at the Mark 38. So this one is a lot bigger. Here it is compared to a minifigure. I really like the blue, it stands out a lot. And there's a couple of stickers. There's some on the wrists. And there's also one right here and here. I think the head looks pretty weird. I liked the use of this piece, but in general, just this doesn't really look that good. You can open it up and you can fit a minifigure inside right there. You can just close it up like that. And it fits pretty well. It closes as normal, but you can still see a little bit of the figure's head through that gap. You can move the fingers individually, and I like that transparent piece right there. And you can also move his legs in 2 different spots. Alright, now let's take a look at the main part of the set. So it's broken up into 3 different sections. The first one is this little desk. And there's also this section right here where you can take a minifigure. And I'll show you this in more detail in a bit. And here's the biggest one, which has all the spaces for the minifigures and just some extra details. So this desk is pretty simple. There's this chair that can spin around, and there's also this mug. But my favorite part of this piece was all of these details on these blue pieces. At first you wouldn't really be able to tell, but when you take a closer look you can see that there's actually a lot of detail on each one of them. And something cool that I noticed that was on this piece is that it says intruder alert, and it shows this figure right here, and it looks exactly like this one. And I thought that was a pretty cool small detail. Here's the next section. And what I like about this one is that you can move this platform around like this. And there's also these arms that you can move around on a ball joint down here, but the rest of the articulation is just in regular hinges. And you get 2 of them. And these are probably used to adjust the suit. But either way, this is a pretty cool section and it uses a lot of nice pieces, especially this translucent dish right here. This biggest section right here is definitely my favorite. You can move around each one of these pieces individually, so you can adjust it in a lot of different ways. You can have it straight like this, or you can have it curved. And each one of these sections either has a space to put the suits, or there's some extra little thing. On this first one, looks like there's a blender and there's this coffee mug. On this one right here, there's some accessories to give to the Iron Man figure. So you can give him the stud shooter and this other really cool piece. And there you go, that's what he looks like with the stud shooter and this extra accessory. The next 2 spaces are just to hold minifigures. And this one right here has a jetpack, so you can also give it to any of the suits. There's a wrench on this one, and on the very last one, there's this one piece that you can place either a helmet or this hairpiece, and this would just go with the Iron Man. So if you want to swap out the helmet for the hairpiece, you can just give him that like that, and then just place the helmet on this piece right here. On the back of the set, there are a lot of these translucent blue panels, And on 3 of them, there's actually some stickers. So here it says Mark 5, and then there's just a bunch of other ones. And I thought that was pretty cool, but I wish they included some on every one of these, but at least they did have some detail. The axle hole right here is so that you can attach these other sections. So you can attach this one right here, and now it's attached to the main build. And there's also an axle on this one, so that if you wanted to attach it to this one, then you can just push it right there. The really nice thing about all of these sections is that you can take them apart and you can move them wherever you want. So you can place them like this on top of each other, or you can just rearrange them depending on how you want it to go. Another cool thing that I noticed is that if you want to completely reverse the set, what you can do is just fold this back the other way, and now it's almost closed section, and you can put a desk on the inside right there, and it still looks pretty cool, and you can have all of the suits on display on the outside. That's gonna be it for today's video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, please like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon. Also, leave a comment down below. Don't forget to check out my other Legos. Thanks for watching. Bye.